Okay, we're going to show you the prototype of the new Tactical Indoor Training System, TITES. It's a prototype, so we're going the inexpensive route on a couple of things, but I'm going to hit the highlights for you. I'm going to take off the target. And inside, what we're going to do is actually we're going to deconstruct the prototype. So this one's had a couple hundred rounds launched into it at least, somewhere around 250, 300. So we have sheets of Tyvek cut into strips. And if we look, this isn't clumsy and awkward, but to give you an idea, they've held up pretty well. The idea is that they're only, set the box aside for a second, they're held together at the top and at the bottom, so you've got the weight of the whole page, but the BB is hitting the individual strip, and there's just layer after layer after layer of strip. There's kind of a cross view, if you can imagine. So it's a soft target that kind of slows down the BB and catches it. And then, now you can see here, we've actually shot so much we've cut some of those things off, some of the strips on the inside. So it's not a permanent solution. It is going to take some damage, but it's damn near free. Now the other thing is inside, for backing at, say, side view, approximately a 45-degree angle is what you're looking for. This is a cheap doormat from the dollar store. $1. You cut it in half, so I've got one piece there. And then there's another piece mounted flat to the back of the container. Now, there's a little bit of a difference though. This has a ridged side to it, and I've got that against the back to provide a little bit of extra cushion, and the flat side faces out. Did it the opposite way with the other piece. When it's hanging at an angle, the idea is that it'll catch those BBs at the 45-degree angle and direct them downward after they've been slowed by the sheets of Tyvek. And we've done fairly well with our tight system because the back of the box doesn't show any penetrations or indentations. That side looks pretty good. Now the one caveat is you need to make sure that you have a minimal amount of the space around the edges, because especially at an angle you can probably see some impact marks on there, and that will give you some bounce backs. You can feel, because there's multiple layers of cardboard there, you're getting bounce backs off of that. So if we put it together, we have the cardboard box taped together, and then with the middle cut out so that you have a frame, flat piece of doormat in the back, another piece of doormat kind of stuffed in there at approximately a 45-degree angle. Doesn't have to be exact. I know that's dark, isn't it? But you get kind of the idea. Then the Tyvek sheet, there's about 4 of them. Leave it attached at the top and at the bottom to give it a little bit more mass. But like I said, here's kind of your side view, so you can see what that looks like inside. You're almost kind of like making a big net to slow down the pellet, and then that backstop inside the box prevents it from exiting the box. And there's, like I said, we did hundreds and hundreds of rounds into here. It's held up pretty well. The envelopes have a sticky layer on them built in for the flap to seal it, and or you can add some duct tape, and basically you tape it to the top of the box. I know, crap angle. Tape it to the top of the box so that it will hang down loosely. There we go. Basic idea there. The pellet's going to come in and get tangled up in the spider web of Tyvek there and slow down the BB. That's your basic concept. Like I said, prototype, but so far so good. So I guess I'm going to have to go on Shark Tank and show them my tights.